Jody from Functional Effect. We're going to go through Get Strong A for July 2020. Get Strong A has 3 components. The first is core, and it has 2 moves, and you'll do that for 2 rounds. The second is Strength Circuit 1, 2 moves, and you'll do that for 3 rounds. And the third is Strength Component 2, and you have 3 moves, and you'll do that for 3 to 4 rounds. So let's go through the 2 moves of core. The first is a single arm rack carry. So when you're going to carry a kettlebell in a rack, I want you to first clean it up. I want that wrist nice and straight. I don't want this, all right? Nice and straight, about chest level. It cradles here. If you can't carry this down and back with one arm where it starts to do this, it's too heavy, all right? Choose a weight that you can carry nice and tight, hold that core in place, and you're going to walk all the way down and all the way back, 40 yards with one hand. You're going to put it down, you're going to clean it back up, other hand, nice and straight wrist. I think of punching out to the side so that I make sure my wrist is nice and straight. Hold that core, walk down and back. That's the first move. Your second move is a lateral step with a throw. So I want you to think about throwing as you're coming up from the step. So you're going to lateral step, and as you come up, throw the ball. You're going to do all 5 on one side, then you're going to go to the other side. So this is power. So I want you to step and push. Get that ball up to the blue. You're going to do 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Then you're going to go back to that single arm carry, and then 1 more of the lateral steps. Those are your 2 core moves. Strength component 1 has 2 moves. First is an RDL. So an RDL starts at the top. I want you to, though, ground yourself, root yourself into the ground by grabbing the floor with your toes, press those knees out, break this bar, push those shoulders down and back. From here, I want you to keep your hands as high and tight as you can while pushing your butt back and reaching toward your ankles. All right? If you can get too low where you break your arms, you just ruined that back for you, all right? So I want you to hold nice and tight, break that bar, push back, drive through the floor, and bring yourself all the way up, squeezing that butt at the top. You're doing 5 to 8 here. So if a kettlebell isn't enough for you, you can use any of the bars that will work for you. So that's the first move. The second move is a dumbbell floor press. But we're doing a little different. We're doing a 3-second eccentric. So meaning, I want to get set up on the floor. I'm going to push these weights up, hold my belly button to the mat, but hug the floor, and then slow. 1, 2, 3, push. Slow. Slow down, push up. You're doing 8. So how many, depending on the weight, how many you can get good 8. Those are the first 2 components of strength. So I want you to go through those with a little 2-minute rest between rounds. You're going to do those 3 times. All right, so that's strength component 1. Strength component 2 has 3 moves. The first is a dumbbell lateral lunge. So I'm using the same dumbbells. You may not. You may change the weight. But I want you to think of holding these dumbbells, really squeeze them, and then lateral lunge. All right, what's bringing my hands close to the floor is my butt. I'm not pushing my hands down. I'm dropping my butt. My arms are staying nice and solid, and I'm doing all 10 on the right, and then all 10 on the left, all right? I don't want you to reach for the ground. Nope, keep that back nice and flat. Second is a split stance kettlebell, single arm kettlebell bent over row. So in split stance, first setting yourself up away from the kettlebell, put yourself into position where you are solid into the ground. So I want you to drill into the ground, holding yourself here, root again into the ground. Reach for that kettlebell, so I'm bending over, and then from here, I'm gonna pull with my back and row it up. I'm gonna do all on this side, and then switch, all on the other side, all right? Third and last move in the strength component 2 is active leg lowering. So I want you to get a JC band and attach it to the very top. Pull yourself away from it. And then you're gonna pull this down, having the legs up. Now, this pull should automatically cause your back to get flat, but if it doesn't enough, really focus on belly button to the floor. That doesn't mean bring your legs closer. That means focus on belly button to the floor, and then slowly bringing those legs down. If you get down low and you feel that back arch, just don't go so low. Go as low as you can where your back stays flat against the wall. And you're gonna do 5 each side, alternating. And that is Strong A, July 2020. This is the finisher for Get Strong A, July 2020. Get 1 Dynamax ball, and you're gonna do 4 different moves, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Depending on the week, will determine how many rounds you're gonna do. So the first move is just a slam. High, and then slam it down, all right? I don't want you to just go here. I want you to get all your might, power it up on those toes, and down, all right? You're gonna do 30 seconds of that. Second move is an overhead throw. So I want you here, and then just power, all right? So you're using a lot of core for this. You're gonna set up here, and then you're gonna push, all right? Third, chest pass. Right here, keep those elbows tight to your body. Push, push, all right? It's a drive with your chest. And then last is a Dynamax burpee. You can choose to pick the ball up in the burpee or not, but I want your hands here, out, back. You can pick it up or out, back, and down. I don't care, it's up to you. That is your finisher for Get Strong A, July 2020.